Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, we bring digging in Mike Trout. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Mike.
And afternoon
Trout.
baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defense.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Trout stands at second with no outs. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled away.
Bellinger.
0-1, here it comes. Popped up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. At the plate, Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Javier.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Baez is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base paths. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For New York, the second baseman.
This is pulled into right.
Roberto.
Yelich
Alomar
is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. A dive, and he can't hang on.
Nope.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Ruth is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Harry Dip.
Catcher.
First
Harry
offering on its way.
Dip.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
The pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Cole.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Down and away, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Throw over to first, and the runner back. The 1-2. Popped him up. Alomar shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Hit out toward second. To his left, Lindor. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in, Hannes Wagner will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Line drive to center field. Mays has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet-swinging left-handed hitting outfielder, Christian Yelich. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him. Leading off the inning, Kenny Powers. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Kenny
Line
Powers.
towards center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short-hopped. Into the box now,
Batting
Lou
it.
Gehrig.
The first baseman, number 4.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball well outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Count even at 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he will take ball 4.
Batting ninth.
First and second now with
pitcher.
nobody out.
Place
Drops
it.
one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Kershaw.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So striding in, Roberto
Now
Alomar,
batting.
as he's got a chance
The
to
second
tie this
baseman.
ball game up with that
Roberto
equalizing run just 90 feet
Alomar.
away at third. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it
The center
again,
fielder,
Willie
number
Mays.
24.
Flied out in his first
Willie
at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Mays.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is... Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He popped
Leading off
out in
for
his first
Clearwater.
trip.
The first baseman,
And this
Cody
one's nowhere close as
Bellinger.
that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-1 the count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
the batter, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Javier.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Bellinger's off and running. Ground ball foul down the left side. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a drive, and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set
The
to go
batter,
is the second
the second
baseman,
baseman,
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Fouled away.
Lindor.
Pitch popped straight up. Kershaw is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's
Now
Nolan
batting,
Arenado.
third
Hit it
baseman,
hard, but lined
Nolan
out in his first at-bat.
Arenado.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now
Ready
batting,
for another chance? Harry Dip. He singled his last
Dip.
time up.
That's inside.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now batting,
Here comes the
The
first
pitcher.
pitch.
Garrett.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. This is in the air to left field. Ruth has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. A man on third with 2 down. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Mays waits on it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Babe Ruth. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bellinger's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Bellinger.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Arenado is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Hannes Wagner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding forward now, Kenny Powers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-1.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put... Ready once again, Christian Yelich. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Fielder, Christian.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To third. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that... Ready now, Lou Gehrig reached base
Leading
via
off
the
for
walk
New
in his
York,
first plate
The
appearance.
first baseman.
Things not looking very
Number
good so
4.
far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Christian Yelich.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here, a home run. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit out towards second, played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Babe Ruth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The third baseman, Shipper.
Pulled toward right center field. Yelich on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Raleigh Fingers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Raleigh.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped up. Gehrig calls for it. 1 down. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost got the corner, but it's inside for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Striding into
Now
the box,
batting,
Nolan
third baseman,
Arenado. He's a
Nolan
diamond-level player who's one of the
Arenado.
rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a
Two
ball.
balls, no strikes.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Harry Dip would be next. A swing and a miss. That stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He flew out
Leading
in his
off
last
for the
at-bat.
Yankees, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Acuna going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting,
Digging in and looking for
number
more,
0.
Hannes Wagner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Acuna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the
now
inning.
batting, the catcher,
Stepping into the
Kenny
box, Kenny Powers.
Powers.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Trout has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Digging in now, Harry Dip. He
Leading
doubled
off for
earlier and
Clearwater,
carries a 2-for-2
the
line
catcher,
into this appearance.
Harry Dip.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Now to the plate, the
Now
pitcher,
batting,
Garrett
the
Cole.
pitcher.
It was
Garrett Cole. Your
Lou
attention,
Gehrig
please.
will come on to pinch
Pinch
hit
hitting.
now with a runner at
Number
first and
4.
nobody out. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
To second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The center fielder.
So the
number
lineup flips
27.
over and digging in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. In is Christian Yelich.
Now
He's
batting,
hitless in 3
the right
at-bats
fielder,
to this point.
Christian
Pitch misses low. The
Yelich.
throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The set and the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now
Looking
batting,
to keep this a
left
1-run
fielder,
game, the
Ronald
pitch.
Acuna
Breaking
Jr.
ball called just a bit low. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And a full count now, 3-2. Popped him up. Powers is under it, and that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Josh Hader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now
Mike Trout will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Trout.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
so the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Alomar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that will conclude. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Josh Hader.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Javier Baez will be next. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. First pitch coming, here it is.
Shortstop.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now. Francisco Lindor will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Lindor.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ruth waits on it. 1 out. So it's a tight spot here.
Now
first and second, 1 man out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Dennis Eckersley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Alomar gloves it, and that's the 2nd out. In now, Harry Dip. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Dip.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Stepping up now, Willie Mays. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A ball and a strike now. A swing and a drive! Away Striding in once again, Babe Ruth. And
The
if you
left
remember,
fielder,
I'm sure he
number 3.
does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Chipper Jones. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Hannes Wagner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Kenny Powers. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire. Duke Snyder will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Duke Snyder.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Standing in, Mike Trout. Last time through was a base hit.
Trout.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lays off, 2-2 now. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Zach Britton gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Coming to the plate now Ronald Acuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch coming, here it is. Yelich is running. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here's the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
I got
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately...
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. No offer at that point, it's a called strike. And there's a called strike, too, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2 struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it'll be Diamond. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. And we are ready for some
Leading
daytime
off for
baseball.
the Avengers, the center fielder, Willie.
Sent on the ground
Mays.
out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping
Batting
in,
second,
Cody Bellinger.
the
He'll
first
get to take
baseman,
his
number
first
35.
cuts here.
Cody Bellinger.
Ball.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate
the
now,
left fielder,
Chipper
number
Jones.
10.
And he could give his
Chipper
guys an early lead
Jones.
if he can come through here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
D-Ride.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Kluber with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Into the box
Batting
now,
fourth,
Josh Donaldson,
the third baseman.
runner in scoring position
Josh
with 2 gone. Ball
Donaldson.
1 to start the at-bat. Bellinger at second with 2 down.
Nope.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You would think in this situation, maybe.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now batting, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half
for
of the
New
first.
York, the
First
second
offering
baseman,
on its way.
Roberto.
D-Ride.
Well out in
Alomar.
front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And there's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And
Batting
up next,
second,
the legendary
the
Hall of
center
Famer
fielder,
Willie Mays.
Willie.
And he got him out in front that time.
Mays.
Strike 1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high.
Ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Heading out toward shallow right. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Batting third.
So stepping in,
fielder,
Babe Ruth.
Babe
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone
Ruth.
here in the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Ball.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Batting fourth.
Ready to deliver.
third
Here's the
baseman,
first pitch.
Chipper
And it's fouled away. Chipper is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere. And the throw is in time. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Alomar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting
into the
six,
box, Rogers Hornsby. First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Lindor.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Runners on first with one down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped straight up. Alomar ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Fouled away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Batting ninth.
So striding in, Bob
19.
Feller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit the other way out toward right field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the
Cody
first offering.
Bellinger.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Digging in, Hannes Wagner. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. At the plate, Kenny
Batting
Powers,
seventh.
and their runners
The
at the
catcher.
corners now.
Kenny Powers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runners are at first and third with none out. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting eighth.
Settling in now, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Got him. So here now's the pitcher, Corey
Batting ninth.
Kluber, and he
The
may
pitcher,
instead be asked to
Corey
bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with
Kluber.
one away. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are two away now.
The batter.
Stepping
The
in and
second
ready for
baseman,
another shot,
Roberto
Alomar. He'll look to bounce back
Alomar.
after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And the inning is over. Standing in, Willie Mays. 0 for
Leading
1
off
for him
for
here in
the
this one.
Avengers,
Hey, we're still in
the
the
center
early
fielder,
stages in this one. They're only
Willie
down by a couple of runs,
Mays.
but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bellinger has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So
first
the base
baseman,
is
number
empty here with
35,
one away, and that
Cody
brings in the former
Bellinger.
National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. At the plate, Chipper Jones.
The left
He
fielder,
popped
number
out in
10.
his first trip.
Chipper Jones.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming up to Chipper. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Mays is there, 2 gone.
Now
Next
batting,
will be the cleanup
the
hitter,
third baseman,
Josh Donaldson. Hit it
Josh
hard, but lined out in his
Donaldson.
first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey
Now batting,
Jr. So far,
the right
0 for
fielder,
1 with a
Ken
flyout.
Griffey
Almost,
Jr.
Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So striding in, Rogers
Now
Hornsby,
batting,
as he's got
number
a chance
0.
to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
Time is out.
First offering on its way. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Mays. He's there and records the first out. Striding
The
in,
left fielder,
Babe
number
Ruth.
3.
He got a hold of one and went
Babe
yard in his first appearance in this one. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hornsby has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Hit high and deep out to left. Jones going back. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And
right
at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Cody Bellinger. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Hannes Wagner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Griffey. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in to try it again, Kenny Powers. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Mays waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor as we begin the top of the fourth.
The shortstop.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
JT.
And that misses for ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out. First
19.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Feller.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Your
Duke
attention,
Snyder
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
pinch
hitting.
hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now in the box, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat. High and deep to straightaway right. Bellinger looking up. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He went deep last time up.
Number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Mays is going to have Kenley Jansen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. This is on the ground over to first. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. So striding forward now Roberto Alomar. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mays.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Fouled off. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. At the plate, Babe Ruth. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Jones is calling for it, and the ready now, Chipper Jones. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, Chipper Jones.
No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it, 1-1. Just off the outside. That time laid off. Pulled toward right center field. Alomar has a play. 1 out. So here's the
Now
cleanup
batting,
hitter, Josh
the third
Donaldson.
baseman,
It was a
Josh
walk in his last trip.
Donaldson.
Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the third time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. Ready for another
Now
shot
batting,
now. Ken
right
Griffey
fielder,
Jr. A
Ken
hit in
Griffey
2
Jr.
tries so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set
Now
to take
pitching.
over now, and
Oh,
here
hold
he is, the fireballing
Chapman.
left-hander Aroldis Chapman. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ruth is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate,
batting,
Rogers Hornsby.
number 0.
He was a ground-out victim last time up. Chapman's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones.
Leading
He comes
off
in
for
1
New
for
York,
2 with that home
the
run he
third
hit
baseman,
earlier.
Chipper.
From the stretch, here's the
Jones.
pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. Into the stands. He got it. Stepping up to the plate, Cody
right
Bellinger.
fielder,
It was
Cody
a walk in his last trip.
Bellinger.
Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where
Now
he left
batting,
off. Hannes
number
Wagner.
0.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here
Kenny
comes the first pitch.
Powers.
And it's fouled away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning.
Number
And in
4.
steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will... Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The shortstop.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma,
Lindor.
smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop,
Ball 1.
defense, you name it.
1-1.
GM's dream right here.
1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings
Now
and
batting,
misses for the first
catcher.
out of the inning.
JT Real Muto.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
That's a
And he
ball.
misses 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Your
Frank
attention,
Thomas
please.
will grab a bat and
Now
hit for the
coming into
pitcher
pinch
here.
hit, Frank Thomas.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes
The
right
center
off the
fielder,
bench and
number
works the
24,
walk. Usually easier
Willie
said than done.
Mays.
Mays is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in now, Cody Bellinger.
The
He's
first
2 for
baseman,
3
number
and looking for
35,
more here.
Cody
Fouled away.
Bellinger.
Comes set, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Popped him up. Jones in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead.
Your
Goose
attention,
Gossage
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
pitching.
bottom of the 6th.
Goose.
Christian
Now coming into
Yelich
pinch
is going to
hit.
come off the bench as he'll be
Christian.
asked to lead off the bottom of inning
Yelich.
number 6. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Popped him up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in and looking
Now
for more,
batting, second
Roberto
baseman,
Alomar. It was a single
Roberto.
for him in his last at-bat.
Alomar.
First pitch coming, here it is. Too low, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a runner at first now with one
The
away.
center fielder,
And up
number
next, the legendary
24,
Hall of Famer Willie Mays. from the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Gossage is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. 4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. Got him. Froze him on the slurve. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Liam Hendricks.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ruth shading to his right. He's got it one away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Donaldson
didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Rogers Hornsby. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Alomar has it. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will. In now, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, Chipper.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. A swing and a drive! Away back! That one is gone! Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Cody.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
1 strike.
Hannes Wagner waits on deck. and he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Striding in once again,
Now
Hannes
batting.
Wagner trying
Number
to keep it
0.
going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Donaldson's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now
Digging
batting.
in, Kenny
The catcher.
Powers.
Kenny
First offering on its
Powers.
way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Ball 1.
That's out.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jones moves over. No trouble with this one. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He'll start us
Leading
off in the
For
8th.
the Avengers.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Realmuto.
Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Your
Freddie
attention,
Freeman
please.
will pinch hit here, and
Pinch
he's
hitting.
the potential tying
Freddie
run.
Freeman.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of
Yeah,
it.
you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when
The
that
center
happens?
fielder, number
Hitters make you
24,
pay, and the long ball was a big
Willie
part of this one here.
Mays.
Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger will get there, and he...
Your
Billy
attention,
Wagner
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching.
bullpen in the bottom half of
Billy
the 8th.
Wagner.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He went down on strikes last time up. And
Leading
a good
off
idea to
for
hold
New
off
York,
on that swing. It's
The
ball
first
1.
baseman, number 4.
That misses 2-0.
2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name
Ladies
in
and
this
gentlemen,
one.
your
Frank
attention,
Thomas
please.
will move into the
Now
on-deck
coming
circle
into
now to
pinch
try
hit.
to get something started
Frank.
here with 1 gone in the inning.
Thomas.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The count now at 2-2. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Real Muto applies the tag. Thomas heads back to the bench with 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays is going to have room out there.
Your
Zach
attention,
Britton
please.
comes on from the pen,
Now
hoping to
pitching.
finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Britton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Chipper Jones, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1-0 the count. 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Kenley Jansen answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Josh Donaldson is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Chipper Jones. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as
Here
did
now
some
is
of
our
his teammates,
final line
but he
score.
seemed to be the
First,
biggest
for your
difference maker,
victorious home
so he
team,
gets the
5
nod in this
runs
one.
on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Thank you for joining us.